What's up, my friends and my new friends? I'm Jared Laredo, Cog Incorporated, and welcome to my channel. Today's Dragon Ball Xenoverse video, I'll be discussing with you my thoughts on what I think the top 5 best strike scale super attacks are in the game Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So, as you can see, we are in the super attacks skills option menu of the pause screen, and as you can see, strike skills to the right. These are all strike skills. The little icon picture next to the name of the skill that it looks like a meteor or crashing, fiery meteor, or like you punched a hole through a glass window or something, or a wall. I don't know. But anyway, these are like strike skill supers. So all of these right here, I'm gonna pick 5 of them from. I'm not gonna cover all of them, but there is a list of 5 of them that I honestly think are the best. So we're going to go ahead with Super Drain and Gigantic Omega in this first run. So we're going to go ahead and travel, walk all the way over here to our offline battles and 1v1 an opponent. And we're going to see how much damage and how effective these strike skill super attacks are. So starting with number 5 is Super Drain and number 4 is Gigantic Omega. Now before we start this off, I'm going to explain to you guys how you can get these individual strike skill super attacks. To get Super Drain, you must complete Parallel Quest 28, I believe Ultimate Finish It, and that is the Super Drain super strike skill super attack. To get Gigantic Omega, you must ultimate finish Parallel Quest 51. I believe that's one with Broly, and it's one of Broly's attacks. So we're going to go ahead, as you can see, I'm playing on Xbox One here. Right trigger and Y is how you can pull up your super attacks. So we're going to go ahead and turn Super Vegeta here to increase the damage with the given attack. And we're going to go ahead and Super Drain this guy. Alright, so with Super Drain, the reason why I pick it as number 5 is because not only do you have to get really close to your ally or your enemy, but as you can see right there, we just stole some of his power. So it's a pretty good effective attack if you're not getting pounded, but Super Drain is actually a pretty good attack. So it has some pros and cons. You have to get really close to them and use up your stamina to dodge some of their attacks. So let's go ahead and Super Vegeta again and try to get close to him one more time. So as you can see there, we just, I believe, stole, I believe it steals their stamina or their ki. One of the two. So it's a pretty cool attack. That's why yes, it steals your stamina. As you can see, our stamina just went up. So it has some pros and cons, and the cons of it is you have to get really close and hope that you can dodge the enemy's pound button. So let's go ahead and charge it up again. We're gonna get pounded again, obviously, by Frieza. He just can't let off. We're taking quite a bit amount of damage just doing this. This is fun. Alright, so transform Gigantic Omega. So this is like a charge attack. It does quite a bit amount of damage. So, oh shit, we're screwed. We're screwed. Let's hope we don't die here. That would blow. Alright, so Gigantic Omega. It's one of Broly's super attacks, and what you do for it is like you strike. So you charge up a gigantic blast and you bolt towards your enemy and you just strike at them with it, and it pushes them back. So at the same time of doing this specific super attack, as you can probably hear my dogs barking in the background, so with charging up that super attack and pushing the enemy far back, you can use your ultimate attack. I don't know how Frieza just gained some health there, but that was pretty interesting. So as you can see, Gigantic Omega does do quite a bit amount of damage. So, number 5, we've got Super Drain, and number 4, we've got Gigantic Omega. So, we're going to go ahead and return to Toki Toki City and equip our number 3 and number 2 strike skill super attacks that I think are the best. So, let's go ahead, customize skill set. Number 3, we've got Super Dragon Fist. Now, Super Dragon Fist is one of the harder strike skill super attacks to get in the game, because not only do you have to ultimate finish Parallel Quest 42, but you have to hope that you get that that skill drop. And it's not really going to happen very often, because you pretty much have to play the quest throughout the whole and defeat God Goku. With Deadly Dance, with Deadly Dance's super attack, I'd like to say you have to finish Android 18's training. So we're going to go ahead and equip number 2. I believe that's how you get Deadly Dance, and it's one of the best super attacks, strike skill super attacks in the game. I actually think it's one of the best super attacks in the game. Or Ki Blast super attacks. It's not necessarily a Ki Blast super attack. So we're going to go ahead and fight Frieza again and see how much damage both of these attacks do. Now, Super Dragon Fist is a great fighting attack, especially if you're a melee character, you're a fighter, and you like close quarters combat. My character isn't necessarily a fighter. He's more of a Ki Blast spammer of somewhat. Although his attacks are somewhat balanced. So, I like to think of him as a universal character, a fighter, a Ki Blast, super strike skill, super guy. He can deal an even amount of damage with everything. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. As you can see, we just used our ultimate attack, and we right-triggered X, and with our ultimate attack, our Super Vanishing Ball, we used our Strike Skill Super and Super Dragon Fist Frieza. So Super Dragon Fist does do quite a bit amount of damage, and you can charge at the enemy, and it doesn't do as much damage as the Gigantic Omega, but it's actually a pretty useful attack. Well, actually, it does somewhat do the same amount of damage as the Gigantic Omega. So as you can see there, it kind of like, it kind of pushes the enemy back a bit, and it gives you time to recover your stamina or any lost ki. So Super Dragon Fist is a pretty handy strike skill super, and it's great if you're a fighter. In my book, it's probably the second or third best fighting move. So we're going to go ahead, let's wait for Frieza to get rid of his attack here. Deadly Dance. Deadly Dance is reigning at number 2. Deadly Dance does more damage than the Super Dragon Fist and the Gigantic Omega. So as you can see, it does quite a bit amount of kicks. And if you have your character balanced, or you have his fighting abilities up, to where he can deal more damage as a fighter instead of a Ki Blast spammer. I was told that not only the Super Dragon Fist but the Deadly Dance do quite a bit amount of damage. So if you're a fighter and you don't have Deadly Dance or Super Dragon Fist equipped, you might want to look into equipping either of these strike skill super attacks. They are pretty handy, and they do quite a bit amount of damage. So Frieza obviously just gained some health there. Okay, so one of the pros with Deadly Dance is it can break the enemy's block. As you can see, it did it before, but it didn't do it there. So we're going to go ahead and attempt this one more time after this. That was kind of a fail. Yeah, if you're a fighter, Deadly Dance and Gigantic Omega or Super Dragon Fist, they all do a great amount of damage. If you're a fighter, of course. Now, reigning at number 1, I'd like to think number 1 I'm going to go ahead and equip Angry Hit. The reason why I say number 1, as you can see under key use, it says a charge attack where you close in and seemingly disappear, then strike a hit as soon as you appear in front of your opponent. Angry Hit is a great super strike skill super attack. The reason why I say is because when you're getting ready to launch that strike skill super attack at your opponent or your enemy, this is also a great attack in PvP too. It's not really an attack that you launch immediately, like it's going to immediately attack your opponent. You're going to like vanish and teleport, and then you're going to launch the attack at your opponent. And it's going to actually do quite a bit amount of damage. So if you're a fighter, this is another great strike skill super attack. So this attack is reigning at number 1. We've got Super Drain reigning at number 5. And Gigantic Omega at number 4, Super Dragon Fist at number 3, and Deadly Dance at number 1. This is a dodgeable attack, but as you can see right there, it teleports you in front of the enemy, so he doesn't really see you coming. So we're going to go ahead, ultimate attack, check this out. That should have teleported and damaged him. So you can even use your ultimate attack and this super attack to deal more and more damage. So this individual strike skill super is somewhat spammable. So it teleports you in front of the enemy, like near their location, or it could be right in front of them. And it messes them up pretty badly. So as you can see, it's dodgeable if you run away. That's the only con with this attack. But close up, you can pound them, and then you can use your ultimate attack while they're on the ground. So it'll do quite a bit amount of damage. So let's go ahead and try that again, because that was kind of a fail. So we pounded them, and now we're going to use this attack to finish them off. Frieza got more health again. And he's swinging me with his tail. So overall, I like to think of Angry Hit as the best strike skill super attack. So let me know your thoughts below on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope these attacks help you out. Angry Hit is a great attack. Deadly Dance is a great attack. Super Dragon Fist, Gigantic Omega, they're all great attacks. But like I said throughout the video, a lot of them have pros and cons. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please continue to remain positive, have a great day, and enjoy life. Stay tuned for further videos, and peace out.